Basketball fam, it's your boy Marcus, and we're here with Tyler, the Gilly Boys, about to drop a little basketball video for you. Free agency starting tomorrow, 5 p.m. Tuesday. Uh, Free agency is going to be kicking off. You're going to have teams signing players left and right, at least signing tenders. They can't really sign for a couple days after that, but you will see tender agreements. Some of that has started already. But even that, in the NBA all season, we got the trades going down. We've had some big trades go down so far in the last 7 to 10 days. We're going to talk about it real quick, and some more trades is going to be coming down the pipeline. Tyler, you ready to do this?
Let's get it.
All right, man. Let me go to this little PowerPoint real quick. All right, man. Here we go. Let's go ahead and talk about the big one that went down. Giannis to the Heat. The Heat receive Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis. The Bucks receive Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez. He finished third in the Sixth Man of the Year voting. Khalil Ware, Jacques, the point guard. Nate Ament, the 16th pick and 13th pick in this year's draft, plus 3 first-round picks. Like I said, we already talked about Nate Ament. He was the 13th pick, but they got a 2030 and a 2033 first-round pick, and they got a 2033 second-round pick and a 2030 pick swap. I guess they had an extra pick in 2030. Tyler, who won the trade?
I'm gonna say the Bucks. I think Giannis is what he is. He's still a dominant player, but they still need someone who can ISO score and on perimeter, and they have no one right now. Like Davion Mitchell can't do it. Bobby Portis, he's a great bench guy. He'll give you 15 off the bench. Somebody has to shoot some threes. Like someone has to shoot threes. They have none so far. Norman Powell's gonna walk. They can't afford to sign him. But I think the Bucks won this trade. I don't think the Bucks are done either.
Yeah, I don't think the Bucks done. I don't think the Heat are done. I think they're gonna make some more trades. They're gonna sign some pieces. Rumor had they was looking for some shooters. They had I know one of the names they had out there was Landry Shamet, but he just re-upped with the Knicks not too long ago, like shortly before recording. Let's see. They also looking at Anthony Simons and Quentin Grimes, just to kind of fill out their roster on the Heat. Norman Powell. Yeah, he's going to be expensive. Looking like the Clippers might make a play for him. They did get Andrew Wiggins to opt out. That was a big deal. If he'd opted into the $30 million, it'd have put them over the second apron. They wouldn't have had any money to fill out the roster. They'd have had like $18 million to get a roster together. But him opting out, taking less money and signing an extension, basically gives them the money they need to fill out the roster, which is about $25 million.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to try to make a play for LeBron James. We'll see what happens. But I think the Heat won the trade, especially if they can get the roster around them that they want. I think Anthony Simons and Quentin Grimes will be good pickups. They also looking like Mike Conley Jr. for a backup point guard role. I'm not how you feel about that. I think it's a nothing burger. He can't be a backup in my opinion.
He's a solid backup now. His career is pretty much going down. He knows what he is.
Yeah, he shouldn't be the backup. they should get some more depth there, in my opinion. Moving on to the next trade, we'll come back to the Heat. Let's talk about Melo joins Ant for a team up. We got the Timberwolves and the Hornets making the trade. Just gonna focus on this trade right here. LaMelo Ball and Josh Green go to the Timberwolves. The Hornets receive Naz Reid, a 2023 first round pick. 3 first-round pick swaps in 28, 29, and 30, and 3 second-round picks in 29, 32, and 33. On the surface, Tyler, who won this trade?
I think it's an even swap. I'm not gonna lie to you, because you got Anthony Edwards, who was technically the team's point guard last year. He's finally getting someone else to handle the ball who can make plays, so he can be off ball more. Then the Hornets got what they need. They needed size and scoring. So I think this works out perfectly. I would like to see the Timberwolves get one more person back. Maybe like they could have threw in Miles Bridges, or they could have threw in I think Monabute, the center. But hey, I'm not mad at it. But I think this is a nice move for the Hornets, showing that they're not scared to make moves to bolster their roster up.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what planet you on where Nas Reed and LaMelo Ball are on the same level. They should have got more, man. I think they only got one first round draft pick. You got 3 pick swaps, but if you're doing pick swaps with the Hornets and Timberwolves, it's just the teams involved. When are the Timberwolves pick swaps ever going to be worse than the Hornets moving forward in 28, 29, and 30? I feel like you
You
got the
got
right to swap those picks, but I don't think you will.
you got to think about the
Uh,
money aspect too, though. Melo was up for like $250 million.
I understand that. I mean, and Melo's a star in his league. He's a 6'7" point guard that can score at will, going to the basket. He was developing a jumper. He has a lot of upside. He basically willed the Hornets into the playoff contention this year. I think they were only going to get better. And all you got for him was Nas Reed, a first round pick in 3 seconds. Not good enough for me, man. Not good enough for me. I'm not buying it. It's these small market teams. They're not trying to stay up there and compete, in my opinion. I feel like you could have got more from Melo if you didn't want to sign him. You pulled the trigger too fast. You could have got a better deal. No disrespect to Nas Reed, but I just think LaMelo Ball is a little bit better of a person. But I do have concerns about the trade for the Timberwolves also because, I mean, we talking about 2 ball dominant point guards right here. Top 10 in usage rate, both guys. Looking at the stats, LaMelo 20 points a game. 4.8 rebounds, 7.1 assists, 36.8 from the 3. Like I said, he was improving the shot. And to my Ant-Man, 28.8 points, 5 rebounds, 3.7 assists, nearly 40% from the 3. Tyler, somebody had to sacrifice the game. The last time we had 2 guards in the same backcourt with top 10 usage rates was Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and that didn't work out so well. So, I mean, you tell me, how's it gonna go?
I think Ant doesn't mind sacrificing because I think he wants to be off the ball more, and that's one of the things we were talking about after the playoff loss to Denver.
Let's see, man. I hope you're right, man. I want to see this backcourt succeed. I like LaMelo and I like Ant. 1 and 2 picks in the draft. The same came out the same year on the same team. Not sure if that's ever been done like before.
It happened a couple of times. I know Darren Williams and Derrick Rose, and so
Okay.
it was a couple times.
I like it, man. I hope it work out for him. That's release. Is that the top backcourt in the NBA?
No,
No. Who's better?
right now,
Yeah. You said it with so much confidence. I thought you had somebody else there better.
I think about it, I almost went VJ and Maxi.
Nah, dog. Not yet. Not yet. They up there, but I don't think they up there like that. I'm trying to think. I think it's top.
Luka and Reeves. Luka and Reeves.
That's up there. That can compete with them.
Van Fleet and Thompson.
I was just gonna say Van Fleet, and I was gonna say Reed Shepard and Thompson. I think it's the top backcourt in the league. Just my opinion, but
It's up there.
it's just definitely up there.
Peterson and George.
Who?
Peterson and George.
Maybe in a year or two. Moving on ahead, we got the Hornets just blowing it up. They make another trade. They trade Miles Bridges to the Phoenix Suns. They also send a first-round pick, which is the least favorable among the Jazz, Wolves, or Cavs. And then the Hornets receive Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal on the 2023 first-round pick. Pretty solid, pretty even trade in my opinion. But Tyler, you tell me who want to trade.
Yeah, I think the Hornets won again because, like I said, salary dump. Miles Bridges was due $23 million. They didn't want to pay him. They found somebody who did, and they got one of the best three-point shooters in the league back, and Royce O'Neal, a veteran that can help that locker room. A first-round pick. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, Suns are already exploring options to extend Miles Bridges. I'm not sure if all the field stuff will come into account is what they give him, but apparently they're not concerned with it. So I think it's a big move for the Suns. They're trying to get out there. I think they're also not done looking for some more players. Anyone else on the Hornets that might be in trouble?
Uh, I, I,
You
I,
think?
I think they're done with trades right now. They might trade the center, but I think he's there to stay because I think Charles Lee loves him. But I think they're looking for another point guard.
Well, they did sign Kobe Young to a 3-year, 24. I think was it 24 million.
Yeah, something it was more than that.
Kobe Young did sign a 3-year extension to stay with the team. He's probably gonna be the starting point guard, but they're gonna need another guard, another guard, a better facilitator, in my opinion, to run the point. When Kobe comes out, they can run the offense. So we'll see what happens there. Uh, Timberwolves did make another trade as well. They sent Julius Randle packing, dog. He's on the move again. Julius Randle in a 2026 first round pick. It was pick number 28. He went to the Nets. Uh, Timberwolves receive Goye, the center, in the 2026 second round pick, and the Bulls receive Nick Claxton. I don't know why I didn't put the names in there. I did pull it up. I'm sorry. Looking through my phone to see if I can find it.
I think that's it.
But I was gonna see who that pick was, and too much stuff in there. Too many photos. Made some other videos today. Sorry, y'all. Y'all can go back and look at who that pick was, the player they got. 3-way trade, Tyler. Who got the advantage here?
I think the Bulls they got a center. They need a center. You got someone who can run a pick and roll with Josh Giddey, run the pick and roll with who they draft. Did they draft Chris or not? They drafted a point guard, a shooter. They drafted a guard, and Caleb Wilson. So you got Caleb Wilson and Nick Claxton in the front court. Man,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who they drafted. I'm trying to think of who the other player was, but I can't think of it right now. So many trades went down in the NBA draft, man. It was hard to keep up.
does this trade make the Nets better?
No, not in my opinion. I don't think Julius Randle plays winning basketball. And if you've seen how teams done after they traded him away,
I see.
Lakers traded him away. 2 years later, they won a championship. He finds his way on to New York. 2 years later, they trade him away. 2 years later, they win a championship. Nets fans,
Championship coming.
well, Timberwolves, y'all just traded him away.
Yep.
2 years, y'all could be winning a championship. Nets fans, y'all right down the pipeline. So, championships loaded for the Timberwolves and the Brooklyn Nets. If history holds up.
Well, I will say this: Randall in for a payday. That's all I gotta say. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, he will. He's a scorer. He's a scorer and rebounder. He's fairly young, so he'll get some money. I think the Bulls won as well. Thiago Splitter getting a center that he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to say the one he wanted, but he wanted a center. Does this take him out the Walker Kessler market?
I think so. Yeah. Unless you trade Claxton again, but you can't. Claxton's due for an extension at the end of this season, so we'll see.
Thiago Splitter said he wanted a center that can kind of, I guess, make the passes from the post and kind of, run the offense from the post. I'm not sure Nick Claxton is that, but we'll see what happens.
He definitely ain't that.
We'll see what happens, man. Moving on, big one that happened today. Ja headed out west. The Timberwolves between Ja Morant, Grizzlies received Jeremiah Grant and Chris Murray. I mean, kind of a boom. That's all you got for Ja Morant? Are you kidding me? Is his value that bad?
I'll say this: Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane they went for 7 combined first round picks altogether. Keep that.
Ja Morant couldn't get you no draft capital back. That's crazy.
Then you got 2 bad contracts.
Then you looking at Ja's stuff right here. Teams wanted draft compensation for taking Ja Morant. Teams wanted a first round pick in return just for getting Ja Morant on their team. He's due $42 million next season. He only played 20 games. He had the UCL injury that held him out most of this year. Teams that had interest were the Kings, Suns, and Pelicans before he was traded to the Trail Blazers. Do you think first of all, let me just go and put it out there. How would this work? Look at all those guards, all those Ja Morant, Drew Holiday, Sharp, Scoot Henderson, Oh yeah, and Dame Leonard. They can't be done.
I think Dame going to Miami. I think Scoot and Shaden. I think Scoot and Holiday are going to Celtics.
I'm saying because all those guys can't share the same backcourt. It's just not gonna work out. Uh, you think they moving on from Scoot?
Yeah, man, he comes off. He's been called the bench the last 2 or 3 years. So either Chauncey Billups did a bad job developing him, or they just don't believe in him.
Okay, we'll see if he can lighten things up if he gets to the Celtics.
I wasn't high on Scoot anyway, so
I like them. I ain't gonna lie, I like them coming out. What's your thoughts on John Morant on the Blazers? How do you think it's gonna work?
it's not. If they trade for Jaylen Brown, it's not gonna say it's not gonna work now. But they trade for Jaylen Brown is definitely not gonna work because you're gonna have Ja the ball dominant, Brown ball dominant, Denny Avia ball dominant. It's only one basketball.
We'll see what the roster looks like. They nowhere near done. They might make at least 1 or 2 more trades. The Blazers. All the Grizzlies done.
Nah, I think they're gonna dump some more salary. I sent you the potential starting roster. That's not winning 8. That's not winning 25 games. I don't believe. So they're definitely gonna try to get more draft capital. They just picked up Gigi Jackson's extension. I can see him getting traded. They can get a first round pick for Gigi Jackson. He's that good. So we'll see.
Why not just keep Gigi? I think you keep him. You keep him. You keep Chris. Ty Jerome's pretty solid. He can get you through the year or two. You got Zach Edey, big fella. I think you're there. You got Cam Boozer. I mean, you're not gonna be playing for nothing this year, but let them guys put together develop for a year. In my opinion, I don't know how Cam Boozer and Zach Edey will work, but we'll see.
I think it'll work because they're both post players, and Cam has played with post players like last year. He played with Pat Ngamba, so I think it'll work.
Okay. We shall see. We got a couple more trades to get through before we talk about some future trades that be coming down the pipeline. And Aaron Wiggins from the Thunder, he's headed out east, leaves Oklahoma City. He's heading to Atlanta. Aaron Wiggins, yeah. I don't know if I said Andrew or not, but Aaron Wiggins. He's headed to Atlanta. The Thunder receive a 2030 and a 2032 second-round pick. 2032 least favorable between the Hawks and the Lakers. Solid trade for the Hawks, man. I think they're getting a good player. A guy that kind of got buried on the depth chart a little bit. What you think?
I think it's an even trade. Thunder really want to get under that second apron. So they're dumping a lot of guys. And Aaron Wiggins, he just last on the depth chart. Not last, but bottom of the depth chart. Hawks got another scorer because we know they lack scoring that next series. So I think it works out.
I think it does. I think he can find a home in Atlanta. He can find a little spot and do something. Thunder also traded away Isaiah Joe. Did they trade him or did they release him?
They traded him to the Pistons.
I forgot to put the trade in there, so there you go. They another guy I thought was pretty solid, but kind of got lost in the depth chart. But yeah, here we go, man. Talking about some future trades that be coming down the pipeline, and who else? We froze up, y'all. Hold on. There we go. Who else to talk about? Let's talk about LeBron James, Jaylen Brown. You mentioned him earlier, Kawhi Leonard, and Anthony Davis. These are future trade candidates. I think all these guys are probably going to be on the move. Let's start this thing off with LeBron James. Possible destination for LeBron James is a Heat reunion, which is starting to make a little sense. Cavs return home to retire in his hometown team. And the Warriors to team up with Steph Curry. I think that's the most likely one that's going to happen. He always will have a home in Miami. Pat Riley said he can come back anytime he wants. They'll roll out the red carpet for him. Giannis, Bam, LeBron. Is it good enough?
No.
LeBron can turn it on when he wants to.
He's gonna shoot the ball, man.
Yeah, I mean, that is a problem. But if LeBron doesn't have to carry the team through the regular season, he can rely on Bam and Giannis to get him there. I think you got you a nice big three in the postseason. If you can kind of rest LeBron and let him fall into that role player role.
That's what he did last year.
feel like he had to carry the Lakers more than he should have. This man's in his 40s. He shouldn't have to do the stuff he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Night in and night out. But I think he's a guy. I think that really moves the needle for the Heat. If he can get there, they still need another point guard, even though he can kind of be the point guard. You know what I'm saying? But the Cavs makes 0 sense to me. They got Spider. They talking about extending James Harden for $50-something million a year. You got what's his name, Jared Allen and
Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley. I mean,
Because they don't like. They say he's untouchable. Evan Mobley's untouchable. So, and every team wants him. So I think Cavs make no trade.
yeah, I don't think Cavs make any sense. The only one I see making the most sense is the Golden State Warriors. I think that's the best spot for them. They got already making moves to make it happen. Draymond Green has opted out of his contract for the $27.7 million, giving the Warriors cap flexibility so they can go out there and work a sign and trade for a guy like LeBron James, or just sign him on a vet minimum if he really, really want to be there. Green's expected to return to the team as well on a lesser salary. Team also looking to trade for Anthony Davis. Tyler, can they really pull it off and get Anthony Davis and LeBron James?
No, and I'll say this: if LeBron James teams up with Steph Curry, I don't want to hear no more GOAT debate. All right, like I'm just saying, Jordan didn't team up with nobody. Let's just say that.
It was a different time, different era. I mean, we talking about if Steph Curry was 35, 36 years old. He about done too. He ain't as good as he used to be. He can't stay in front of nobody. So let's keep it a buck on that. Draymond Green is washed.
Yep.
Anthony Davis, who knows when he's actually gonna play?
And I don't think they can trade for Davis because they just extended Porzingis to 2 years, $40 million. So who comes off the bench?
It's Draymond maybe. I think Anthony Davis has to slide into the 5, man, if Draymond starts. Well, that's Draymond's one.
I don't think I want Davis or they each gonna play 41 games because they're gonna alternate who gonna play every other game because they both get hurt. So
that's actually pretty smart. Look
at
I
Mr.
guess
Glass.
is it smart for the Warriors to pursue both James and Davis? If you had to choose, which one you going with?
I guess James because we know LeBron James is gonna play.
You know what I call Anthony Davis? The glass man. Street clothes, as some people call. He never drank. I mean, did he play a single game this year?
He played 5.
I mean, did he play a single game with DC?
No, because he got traded. They set him out the rest of the year, but he played like 10 games with the Mavs and got hurt.
Yeah. So, I mean, what is his trade value? Are you trading the first round pick or 2 for Anthony Davis?
I'm just in the fax machine.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't give you nothing for him. Not even draft capital. Just a light contract, and he had to be on an expiring contract. I just don't think he moves the needle anymore. Exactly, he's gonna have to play center next to Draymond Green. That's something he said he don't want to do. So, I just don't see how this works. And I don't understand the move, honestly. If they do it, fine, but I just don't think they should really invest into that. That's just my opinion. But
And if I'm DC, I'm not trading Anthony Davis because I still got Alex Sarr. He can at least slide down to the 5 if I need him to.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I think it's more likely that LeBron James is in Golden State. We'll see what happens with AD. I think there's better options out there than Anthony Davis. I think he's more of a name than he is a player, if that makes sense.
Like Pissy George.
I think you find equal value for less if you look another direction. Moving on, Jaylen Brown has some suitors, y'all. Man, I was trying to hurry up and get the video out there. Tyler, this we got to post tonight, by the way. It's a trade coming real soon for Jaylen Brown. And teams that are involved are the Nuggets, the Trailblazers, Raptors, Clippers, Nets, and Hawks. I do know for a fact that the Trailblazers are really hot on the trail of Jaylen Brown. I got a trade right here for you. Let me find it real quick.
Is Jaylen Brown better than Jason Tatum to you?
Oh,
Look,
real.
I'm a Duke guy.
Me personally, yes, but
Okay,
I like Jason Tatum too, though.
I think Brown's the better player. So I would move off Tatum because we we said the other day, we seen what Brown did without Tatum. Now we gotta see what Tatum can do without Brown, and I don't know what Tatum can do.
I'm gonna say this. I won't move. I won't move neither one of them. We have to figure it out.
I wouldn't either. But
They too good.
the
They too good to
Celtics tired of
separate.
him.
I wouldn't move either one. We have to figure it out. But here's the trade I heard from the Blazers. Blazers get Jaylen Brown. Boston gets Drew Holiday, Jeremiah Grant, who they can't get because they just traded him. Donovan Clingan and 2 first-round picks. Now, if they can find somebody to replace Jeremiah Grant in that trade, then hey, and they got Donovan Clingan and Drew Holiday, they might be able to work this thing out. Like you said, it could be Scoot Henderson. So, what do you think about that?
I think it's a good trade, but I think the Blazers would be getting too much. I'm not clinging gotta be untouchable.
If they want Jaylen Brown, they got to move off him, Diaby, in my opinion. One of them got to go.
I'm trading Denny.
Wow. I'm the other way around. I'll probably keep him running with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen at the 3 and him at the 4.
You said it's
I
hard
just-
to find centers though, and you want to give up Clingan?
If I want Jaylen Brown, yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm not giving up.
It is hard to find centers. It is. But OKC just drafted like 2 or 3 of them, so I see if they want to part one of them. they re-signed Isaiah Hartenstein.
They just extended Isaiah Hartenstein.
That's what I'm saying. So somebody ain't gonna get on the field. So on the court. So they might trade one of them. But yeah, man, that's a big time. Now with Jaylen Brown and John Morant work,
No,
I don't think it's a championship thing, but it can make the playoffs. It can definitely make the play-in. We'll see what happens. Raptors are interesting. Could be a R.J. Barrett or what they say? Brandon Ingram swap plus other pieces, but it's centered around those 2 guys. What you think about that?
if I'm the Raptors, I'm running it back. I'm not trading Brandon Ingram.
I think the Raptors need to make an upgrade on the roster somewhere. But I don't think on a wing is where they need to help. I think they need to find a point guard, like a facilitating point guard, or somebody like a center that can rim protect. I think that's the issue. They close, but they ain't there. Raptors do want Kawhi Leonard back as well. They want a reunion with him. That's when they won the championship, and they want to pair Kawhi with Jaylen Brown. They want both, and I think if they can make that happen, I think it's one of the teams that can make that happen if they really want to make it happen. They have to come off some pieces, though. But
A whole bunch of pieces.
yeah. Would you buy Jaylen Brown and Kawhi Leonard on the same team in Toronto?
I would, but I would rather see him on the Hawks though.
There's another team that wants them both together. That's the Clippers. The Clippers are willing to trade Kawhi Leonard if he doesn't want to play there or whatever, but they also want to keep Kawhi and pair him with Jaylen Brown. I'm not sure what a trade package will look like, but I'm sure they will figure it out because that's nice, man. That's a nice little pairing, whether it's in Toronto or LA. I think those 2 guys can play well together. Kawhi does not need the ball in his hands to be effective. Neither does Jaylen Brown, honestly, but he is effective with the ball in his hands. I think it's a good duo. I think it's a better duo than – I think they will match better than him and Tatum. I'll say that.
I think him and Tatum mesh perfectly fine. I'm not one of those people who look too much into it.
I'm the same way. But we're talking about – I think both of these guys play on wing. I think in Boston, they was making one of these guys play the 4, and neither guy really wants to play the 4, I think. So, that's the issue, I think. That's one of the issues. Nets, they just got Julius Randle. Julius Randle with Jaylen Brown, I don't like it. Hawks, who would they give up? I'll be scared they probably trade away Jalen Johnson, so I don't want to see that. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Brown is on the move, though. I get another 24 hours, maybe. But he could be traded by the time we wake up in the morning.
Yep.
So we'll see. We was talking about Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers retool or blow it up. Kawhi, he said if he goes anywhere, it'll be the Spurs or the Raptors. retire a Spur, retire Raptor, two teams he won a championship with. The other team that came up was the Dallas Mavericks. They want to work out a trade for Kawhi Leonard. That came out of nowhere. What would that look like? Kawhi on the raft on the Mavericks.
Kawhi and Flag, nice little combo.
Who would they give up for him though?
Probably just if they really want to get rid of Kawhi, they just probably just ask for some picks and maybe a little salary though. Because I think they're tired of him. You know, they got the whole investigation going with the contract. I think they're just ready to put it all behind them.
Okay, we'll see how it go. It's a tax-free state, so you get a little bit of money, a little bit extra money.
Flag, Kyrie, and Kawhi.
They probably sent out Klay Thompson.
Yeah, they did say Klay Thompson could be gone, but he washed anyway. So
Daniel Gafford probably have to go. Either him or PJ Washington. One of them got to go. If not both of them, we'll see. We'll see. There you have it. We talked about the four guys. I think all four of these guys are probably on the move in some way, shape, or form. I think LeBron James probably going to go to State. What's your prediction, Tyler?
LeBron James.
Yeah.
I think it stays with the Lakers.
Okay, and I can also see that happen. I think he's gonna stand out with whatever his family wants. If his family wants him to stay in LA, he'll stay in LA. I do know his wife said that Miami was the best city she ever stayed in, for whatever that's worth. Anthony Davis probably gets traded again, but I don't think he pairs up with LeBron. Jaylen Brown for sure is going to get traded this year. He can't go back to Boston. Not at all the trade times they didn't put him out there. I don't think he wants to go back. And I think at this point it's just too toxic for him to go back. I think Kawhi is the least likely to be moved, but I think he also gets moved. And I think he heads to San Antonio. They figure it out. They figured out how to get him back to San Antonio to finish his career. So, what about you? You think you're going to San Antonio?
I think he might go to the Mavs. But let me ask you this: Why are the Kings not involved in any of these trade talks?
I know they're about to buy out DeMar DeRozan.
The last thing I heard about the Kings is they're trying to trade Domantas Sabonis for Jalen Duren.
I was about to say I saw a trade. Somebody sent me. Trying to find it.
Well, are you trading Sabonis for Duren?
For Duren? Oh, for Jalen Duren, I mean, he's younger. He's up. He's ascending.
He wants 40.
40 million?
He's mad the Pistons lowballed him.
He's not worth 40 million a year. But I guess if guys like Walker Kessler is out there trying to get 35 million, then I guess if they're gonna blow, they got children. Neither one of those guys worth that. I like Jalen Duren. He's not worth 40 million a year. I like Walker Kessler. He's not worth 35 million a year. They both need to drop out $10 to $15 million off what they asked for. Because if that's the case, Mitchell Robinson gonna cost Knicks like $20 million. He ain't worth that.
He already said he ain't going back.
Yeah, you're right. He ain't going back. So I think if I'm Sacramento, I would take Jalen Duren, give Sabonis a chance to win the championship in Detroit. But for $40 million, we have to figure something out before he signed that extension. I just don't think I can give him that. But that's another subject for another day. Thanks for all the love and support. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all for vibing with us and following us. We're trying to get more content out for y'all. Tyler, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here? Nothing, Burger. All right, man. Let's get back to this World Cup. Hey, thanks for all the love and support, guys. We out. Peace.